Mod survival. In the last episode, we did something pretty big to progress the story. We went with Nick to the memory den here in Goodneighbor, and along the way, Hancock confronted us about the little heist we did with Bobby, and he was more than a little upset that we killed Fahrenheit. But me and Billy stand by our decision here. Fahrenheit was a bitch. She had to be taken out. She just, she rubbed me the wrong way, and then in this post-apocalyptic wasteland, it's okay to, execute people that rub you the wrong way. I keep looking at that objective, and you'll know what that objective marker is in a second and why it's moving. But, continue with the recap. After that, we went to the memory den, met Dr. Amari, and with the help of Nick, we were able to access Kellogg, the freaking a-hole baldy motherfricker memory. We saw more or less in fragments his life's tale. We realized, shockingly, that Billy is kinda in some ways heading down the same roads and in other ways isn't. That's a whole moral debate for an actual story-driven episode. We'll save that sort of the relative moralism, or I don't think I pronounced that last word right. Oof. We'll save that for story-based. This, as you can see with the multiple markers, this is another house cleaning / get these freaking some of these side quests off my out of my Pip-Boy. So, well, that's the main one, and we'll continue that in another episode. The ones that we're going to be taking care of is confront Bobby, and we're going to enlist the help of a merc that I know of, or that Billy has heard tale of, that's down in the third rail, which is Goodneighbor's literal hole-in-the-wall bar. And we're gonna go see if we can enlist his help, or just hire him to go take her out for us. Either way, job gets done when Hancock is no longer pissy at us. Although, quite honestly, me and Billy are in agreement that we can totally, if it came down to it, we could ice Hancock, no problem. We would create a huge problem with Goodneighbor, but, I mean, whatever. It's no big deal. And then we have this other one, Kill Morawski. If you remember from our, way back. This would be like level 20s in this playthrough. We went to the fish leaf packing plant and killed Morawski's men, and it was a part of that Diamond City's Blues quest from way back. Like I said, that was a while ago. Well, we're gonna actually take care of that right now. We're gonna go. No, Rossi's getting up there in years. It needs people just pass away in their sleep sometimes. It's sad, a little morbid, but had to be done. Dude almost hit 700 fucking caps on him. What the heck? Sorry, I'm trying not to cuss as much. We'll see how that goes. It's just part of me trying to better myself. While cussing is fun to do, I shouldn't make it a thing to cuss like every other word in a sentence. It's not very classy, guys. It's not very classy, and studies say that it's proof of having a creative mind and all that. I don't need that to prove that I have a creative mind. I can do other things, like get back into my old hobby of drawing and sketching, instead of cussing. So that's personal 2021, my self-improvement checklist and goals and all that. I can say New Year's Revolution because it shouldn't, we all know how those go. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So we all know how those go. Some better than others, but more or less we all know how those go. Loading screen? Loading screen? Please don't. Okay. Oh.
Hancock says newcomers are welcome in the third rail. Go on in.
Thanks, sir. We don't know his name. Pretend like you don't see his name. I feel like he's not happy with us. Also, I feel like the word got around fast that we sort of screwed over Hancock royally. So people aren't super friendly. So I half expect people to pull their guns on us. Wow. Hole in the wall doesn't accurately describe it. It's a hole in a subway tunnel. I would make a joke about dive bars, but I've been in a very nice dive bar before, so. Doesn't look like the Merc is out here, but I did see this door open. VIP access.
Find you in a dump like this, McCready.
I was wondering how long it would take your bloodhounds to track me down, Winlock. It's been almost 3 months. Don't tell me you're getting rusty.
Yeah.
Should we take this outside?
It ain't like that. I'm just here to deliver a message.
In case you forgot, I left the Gunners for good.
Yeah, I heard. But you're still taking jobs in the Commonwealth. That isn't going to work for us.
I don't take orders from you. Not anymore. So why don't you take your girlfriend and walk out of here while you still can?
What? Winlock, tell me we don't have to listen to this shit.
Listen up, McCready. The only reason we haven't filled your body full of bullets is that we don't want a war with Good Neighbor. See, we respect other people's boundaries. We know how to play the game. It's something you never learned.
Bullshit.
Glad to have disappointed you.
Gunners literally took over a bridge and
You can play
started
the tough guy
extorting. My
all
voice
you
cracked,
want.
but they started extorting
If we
people
hear you're
for
still
cabs.
operating inside Gunner territory,
We ran into them off
that's
camera,
all.
and Billy was like,
You got that?
You finished?
nah.
Yeah.
Then we killed them and
We're
looted them
finished.
and
Come on, Barnes.
sold all their gear. Bye, jackasses. I'll find you later.
It must have been crazy challenging Hancock like that. Right on the street.
Look, pal. If you're preaching about the atom or looking for a friend, you've got the wrong guy. If you need a hired gun, then maybe we can talk.
Maybe. Why don't you tell me who those guys were first?
Couple of morons.
We know
looking to
they
climb
are.
the ladder
Well,
of
let's see what he
success
says.
by stepping on everyone else on the way up. Shouldn't be surprised though.
Fairly
That's how
accurate,
it goes
but
when you run with the Gunners.
we can wipe out the Gunners.
You're acting like I'm supposed to know what you're talking about.
Maybe it's better that you don't.
We
I
do.
don't want
We're
to
just gonna
stink of
we're gonna
Winlock and
feign
Barnes
ignorance.
running off on me and scaring away my business. Now what about you? How do I know I won't end up with a bullet in my back?
You don't. That's part of the risk, right?
Can't argue with that. I'll tell you what. Price is 250 caps. Up front. There's no room for bargaining. What do you say?
There's always room to
Everything's
bargain.
negotiable. Would you take 200?
You drive a hard bargain. But you just bought yourself an extra gun. All right, boss. Let's get out of here.
So we can't just straight up go tell him kill Bobby. It looks like that's unfortunate. I overheard those two talking, sort of mixed in with what he was saying. But it sounds like they were talking about Finn dying, in which case my infamy only grows in good old Good Neighbor. The Good Neighbor is literally like everyone's welcome.
Nothing says welcome like this.
I was gonna try to think of a city name like that, but all the city names I could think of were just garbage chutes of places. Okay, so we got the location of Bobby's new setup from Hancock. She's super close to Jamaica Plain. I'm kind of glad that I did the whole Treasure Jamaica Plain thing. Truth be told, I think Bobby's hideout, because it was in a different place in one of my other solo Let's Plays. That's not on YouTube, and it's nowhere to be seen. It was for me. It was that playthrough was for me. I was trying out some stuff. And I couldn't have streamed it anyway because all the mods that I wanted on and had on.
Don't tell me you actually believe that buried treasure nonsense.
Oh, don't worry, McCready. I already figured that out. The real treasure was nostalgia. Okay. We've been told by several sources that there are since went in through University Point and wiped out that entire settlement off the map. So we're gonna sort of follow this underpass, and we're gonna take a berth because we have a merc with us. We have an extra person, and while that extra gun can absolutely be useful, no doubt about it.
I'm feeling eyes on my back.
Scared, huh? Should be. Time to reel 'em in.
Safety off. I think we have. Over there! Go! Guessing that reminds you of the old days. What do we have here?
We're just gonna politely ignore that because it's sad. I don't know if this is like procedurally generated or what, but I don't think I've ever seen this little. We'll bring that home for dog meat, but I don't think I've ever seen that. Woo! After this, we need to go talk to someone in Diamond City about killing Murawski and close these darker chapters and Billy's. Wow, this is a really nice place. There's also raiders. Oh, don't tell me she actually.
Hey,
You know what?
Need something?
wait there.
Okay. Just give me a shout when you need me.
We're gonna tiptoe in here. I know we brought him to help kill her, but oh,
Well, look who it is. Makes a ghoul a bit nervous, though, you showing up here unannounced. So who hired you to track me down? It was Hancock, wasn't it?
That job really pissed him off. He wants me to take you out.
Is that so? And what exactly are you planning to do about it?
What would you do in a situation like this?
Me? Well, I tried hiring someone with my newfound wealth to put a bullet in that tricorn-wearing clown. But every guy I spoke with was either on his take or just laughed in my face. At this point, though, all I want to know is what you're planning to do.
Make your peace, Bobby. I'm taking those caps back.
You're gonna try.
holy! Why are you such a tank, lady? shot through the heart, and you're to blame. No, bad time. Copyright strike. Yes, all the above. After thinking about it, this was my mess. I gotta clean it up. You know what? We're gonna have MacCready come in. If he's a merc, this won't phase him. We'll be fine. We'll report back to Hancock after we report back to Diamond City. Did that make sense, too? Yeah, because we'll release MacCready from his services
Hey,
then.
What do you
Come
want?
on.
As you can tell, MacCready is a companion that you can have. And I kind of wonder what his take would be. I've never had him with me on this part, and I always took care of it on my own. I definitely blew an opportunity to see his reaction to this.
That's it.
And it wouldn't have hurt to have an extra someone shooting her in the face. Oh, he likes stealing. Forgot about that. Yes, let's have rat poison right next to our food. So many freaking... For a place that she had set up
Got it.
with her newfound wealth, she did not do very much with it. Okay. I know you shouldn't play with bodies. I wanted her to sit on the thing though, if I could. Yeah, sorry. I point to a very important message. Woo! Don't say hey like that. It's how you get your hair blown off. Really doesn't talk like that, but sometimes I do that voice for fun because it's funny. And if you're not amused by it, well then, who hurt you? Who surgically removed your funny bone from your anus? Because I know comedy. And that was comedy. Why does the map do that? What the heck? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It zoomed in all the way. Having the map zoomed in all the way. I don't like having it zoomed out all the way either. I like trying to have like a middle. It's like you see just enough of your surrounding areas where you get, you know, the general layer of the land, but it's not like my map gets everything. Although, unless you wanted to go for a sort of... No, you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't have like a statewide map on a little...
Diamond City in years.
thing.
I'll tell you, nothing's changed.
I mean, plenty has changed. Alright. So, the person we're looking for is in the upper stands. I don't like how the shoulder armor clips through, but that's okay.
Keep your guns in your pants. Capiche?
If I wanted my gun out of my pants, that's right. It'd be out. Second Amendment, baby.
I may have been programmed to serve.
I'm
Excuse me.
interested.
So, is Morosky dead?
Yeah.
Dirty work is done.
Is all taken care of.
Good. Bastard. I hope you didn't make it too easy for him. Here's what I owe you. As far as I'm concerned, this is the last time we ever need to speak.
Fair enough. Alright, McCready, let's go talk to Hancock.
Heard you rescued Valentine. Good work. Most sense scared the hell out of me, but Nicky, he ain't like those Institute psychos.
Got a point about that. But those mnemonic compressions, and if you don't know what I'm talking about in reference to that, well, go watch the previous episode. Matter of fact, if you are hopping in at like episode, this is what, 30, 39, 40? What are you doing? Don't start here. Go start at episode 1. Although, I will warn you. We might get close, so you know it's serious. The earlier episodes are really cringy, and I'm sorry about that. I'm really sorry about that. I hope that you guys can notice some of the things I've done to increase the quality, but at the same time, it's like I'm doing this for fun, and I'm not trying to like make it as a YouTuber. I'm not. I'm making this for me because I was encouraged by someone close to me to do this because it was something I've always wanted to do.
Your buddy McCready's got a rep here in Good Neighbor. Bad attitude, good aim.
McCready, I want to have the same reputation as you do.
Trying to stay on good behavior here. Don't make me do something I'll regret.
You're literally one trigger pull away from not having a face anymore. Just want you to know that, bud.
Hancock.
Well, hey there, Trouble. You got something to say to me?
I dealt with Bobby.
Job's done, huh? Good. Now, let's talk about my caps. 500 caps.
I'll pay. Don't worry.
The look on your face. Forget the money. Chump change. This thing with Bobby had to be done, but damn, look at me. If I turn into the man, putting down people's freedom to do what comes natural, I gotta take a walk. Get back in touch with my fellow lowlifes. That's why I've decided I'm coming with you. Hitting my strong room proves you've got that devil-take-me attitude I need to reconnect with.
Why would you want to leave Good Neighbor?
For one, you pulled a job on me. That means I'm getting too comfortable. Need to get out there and hone the razor. For two, Good Neighbor is about doing your own thing. If I don't leave every once in a while, the power's gonna change me. I can't have that.
Why would you want to come with me when I helped kill your bodyguard?
Hell, I kill all kinds of people and shake hands with their friends afterwards. You know how many boys used to have old Finn's back? Now don't get me wrong. Fahrenheit and me had history. And if this was a personal hit, killing you would be priority number 1. But I know you were just trying to get a job done. I can respect that.
Let's not tell him that it was personal and that Billy and I just hate Fahrenheit as a character and she rubs us the wrong way because she's a bitch.
Glad to have you with me.
Before we head out, I gotta have a little chat with the community. I'll meet you afterwards.
Hey.
Yeah, what is it? What do you want?
Your thoughts?
Let's get this show on the road.
I think we need some time away from each other.
I think you're making a huge mistake, but hey, it's your funeral. If you change your mind, you know where to find me.
Oh. It's in the Hangman's Alley, so he doesn't have to sit in Good Neighbor. He'll also be close enough to Diamond City that if the Gunners cause a ruckus, they'll have Diamond City,
Hey,
security to think about.
He's the mayor around here. Elected by himself. He's the mayor around here. Elected by himself. 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 Elec
Also, if the Gunners respect people's territories as they claim, they wouldn't start a fuss anyway so close to Diamond City, because then they would have a war with Diamond City.
Hey, everybody, gather up. I got something you all need to hear.
Also, it is kind of bait. If the Gunners do come after him, I'm going to kill them.
Look, everyone, I'm taking a walk. It's time for your fearless leader to get back out there. Mix it up in the dirt before I forget what that feels like.
You can't leave, Hancock. We need you.
Hey, I'm always gonna be here in spirit, my man. Good neighbor and I, we got a connection. But like any hot and heavy relationship, sometimes you gotta spend time apart. Let things cool off. Remind yourself of who you are. So that's why I'm leaving. I'm still your mayor. I'm still gonna be here when you need me. But it's time for me to stop living so damn comfortable. Because we all know, no one in power deserves to be comfortable for long. Now, what's the best town in the Commonwealth? Where can someone live free, with no judgment?
Good neighbor.
Of the people, for the people. And don't let no one forget it.
Huh?
You'd be amazed how little this neighborhood has changed. The bombs may have dropped, but the dirt is still here.
Well, that's a solid close to two of the darker and more, how do I put that? The not so nice bits of Billy's story here. There will be more darker chapters to come, because Billy is a father on a mission and on the path of vengeance, which biblically, you know, stay away from the path of vengeance, honestly. But I'm not here to preach. This is a video game. Someone stole our gosh frickin' darn kid, and we are going to put so many holes in them and burn so many places down to the ground in order to get our child back. Because that is what a dedicated father does. He protects and loves his family. That's all, folks. Take that to heart. You all have a good day. See you in the next episode. Bye-bye.